The coalition of united political parties has alleged that the federal government, through its security agents, invaded the residence of Justice Mary Odili on Friday in order to plant incriminating materials that would facilitate her arrest. The CUPP made the allegation yesterday in Abuja through a statement by its spokesperson Ikenga Ugochinyere. With the development, CUP says the executive arm of government led by President Muhammadu Buhari has again taken what it called executive recklessness to a new and disturbing height.
The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice in a statement denied his involvement in the raid, adding that the court processes leading to the invasion has criminal overtones. Also, the Nigerian Bar Association, NBA, in a statement signed by its president Olumide Akpata, condemned the raid, which it described as an affront on the judiciary. We are now joined by Oluwa Tokpe Fagbamila, I beg your pardon, who is a legal practitioner, senior advocate, Lords and Temple attorneys. Welcome to the program. Now, as a lawyer, what do you make of the development on Friday at the Abuja residence of Justice Mary Odili? Do you agree with the assertions of coalition of united political parties?
Thank you very much. My observation and opinion is very unfortunate, I must say. I never believed that after the 2016 incident in which the houses of the judiciary, some staffs of the judiciary, particularly my Lord Justices at the Supreme Court and at the Federal Court, were invaded by security operatives, I never envisaged a repeat of the ugly incident. It is very unfortunate, and I stand with the position of the NBA that a thorough investigation must be carried out. We cannot subject the institution of the judiciary to executive rascality and abuses. It derogates from the separation of power which is enshrined in the Constitution of Nigeria, and it doesn't give hope to the common man.
All right, this seems like a repeat of the 2016 raid on the residences of 9 court judges, which was alleged to have targeted the then Supreme Court nominee for Chief Justice of Nigeria. That's Justice Walter Onnoghen. But what does this say about the judiciary under this regime?
The judiciary under this regime has tried very well in instilling the ethos of democratic principles in the country. We so much believed in the judiciary, and independence of the judiciary is sacrosanct in realizing the goals and dividends of democracy. Once we cannot guarantee the independence of the judiciary, then there's no hope for the common man. No hope for the common man.
Now, the NBA has vowed to get to the end of this issue. What could be the likely outcome in coming days?
I have read counter denials and accusations. The Office of the Attorney General has rightly issued a statement denying the whole incident, its involvement in the whole incident. However, truth be told, before the said search warrant was obtained, somebody deposed to the affidavit, Ali Umar. The person is a known person. If the investigation is to be carried out, there's a place they should start from. We need to understand the fact that occasioned the search warrant, because it is obvious that the search warrant was obtained by concealment and distortion of material facts. I align with the NBA, particularly and the decision of the court in the Gajwa and Efani, where a judicial officer is alleged or an allegation has been alleged against a judicial officer. I am not concluding now, but I'm assuming the proper thing to do is to approach the NJC. Invading the house of a judicial officer, the number 2.
All right, we seem to have some network connectivity issue there, but all right, you could go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay. Invading the house of the number 2 judicial officer, my Lord Honorable Justice Mary Peter Odili, sends a very wrong signal and message through the judiciary from the inferior court to the apex court. And it also derogates from the protection the Constitution guarantees the judiciary. So if this continues unabated, I don't know what it won't go well for the administration of justice. if judges are being harassed, intimidated, molested by officers and agencies of state. It's
All right,
unfortunate.
Oluwatope, let me ask you this question as well. I mean, you have three arms of it. You've got the executive, you've got the judiciary, you've got the legislative, and nobody has come out to say that we actually did this. Doesn't that baffle you, or do you think it's what's going on right now is in any way politically motivated?
It appears it is politically motivated. However, I would want us not to be quick to conclude. Because in law, there's a principle, audio 7%. We must hear the other side. We should give the agencies of government to do the investigation. But one thing is undisputed. The house of the number 2 judicial officer in the country has been invaded, contrary to the provisions of the Constitution.
All right.
And the magistrate, Chief Magistrate Emmanuel Inyana, who gave search warrant order, while revoking him, said it was obtained by concealment of material facts. And we know that when anybody deposits to an affidavit in support of such application, and it is discovered that that affidavit contains apparent falsehood, the law must take its course. So this is a challenge to the Office of the Attorney General, a challenge to the Vice President, who is the senior advocate of Nigeria, who has sworn to uphold the tenets and the integrity of the Constitution and respect the institution.
Thank you so much, Oluwatope Fagbamila, legal practitioner and senior associate, Lords and Temple attorney. Thank you so much for coming on the program.